what that dying. This is the voice of the Patriot. And here we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we are in the service of God and country. Now the very first story we are looking at today is taken from Ghana Web, and it says policemen who shot and killed Tema MoMo robbers promoted. And I read, the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yohonu, has promoted 7 officers of the Tema Regional Police Command to their next ranks for their roles in a recent anti-robbery operation at Tema. Now, according to a police statement dated Wednesday, April 15, that's today, 2026, the promotion follows the officers' response to a robbery attack on a mobile money vendor at Tema Community 5, which led to the shooting of 2 suspected robbers and the recovery of a firearm, ammunition, and other items. Now, the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yohonu, the IGP, yesterday, the 14th of April 2026, promoted 7 officers at the Tema Regional Police Command to their next ranks for their role in a recent anti-robbery operation in Tema. Now, the promotions were awarded to officers who responded to a robbery attack on a mobile money vendor at Tema Community 5, leading to the shooting of 2 robbery suspects and the recovery of a firearm, ammunition, and other exhibits. Portions of the statement read. Now, the officers promoted are Chief Inspector Enoch Nate Nua, Inspector Gershon Dekpe, Inspector Prince Asante, Sergeant Lukman Mohammed, Sergeant Eugene Kudoru, Corporal Jerome Akato, and Lance Corporal Jonathan Sewura. The IGP, together with members of the Police Management Board, commended the officers for their conduct. These are the people, my brother, my sister, the policemen, 7 of them, who were promoted by the IGP. Nicely dressed, standing here and doing the work. You see, when it comes to issues of the police, I become very emotional. Do you know why? Because I come from a family of police. My grandfather was Chief Inspector Audu Kankani. He was a Gold Coast policeman who worked so hard through all those times until he retired. He retired on peanuts. My brother, my sister, my grandfather was an honest policeman. He retired as Chief Inspector of Police, Audu Kankani. Now, I have so many people in my family who are police people, males and females. My brother, my sister, so issues of the police touch me differently. Police people go out there, they risk their lives. The other day they said there was an armed robber in a house not too far away from my house, and they called the police. My brother, those of us who were standing outside to make sure that the armed robbers did not escape saw how the police jumped into the house as if they had no lives. My brother, they jumped through some loopholes, others jumped over the fence right into the house. And I told myself, these are armed robbers. They have guns. The police came in there. I didn't see them wear any protective gear. But they went in there so boldly. And the action was taken. My brother, if any of these policemen got shot, I'm sure it would just be in the news for 3 days and everybody would forget. It's the family that is going to contend with the loss of this police, and maybe friends. Yes, we have bad police. Those who stand by the roadside and take money from drivers, demeaning the work of all these great policemen who risk their lives. It is sad, my brother, my sister, how a lot of police people risk their life in order to see us have lives. Look at the Black Maria, what it did, moving from one Galamsey side to the other. They were shot time after time. Some of them took bullet wounds. They moved into areas bedeviled with drug use and abuse. They moved into areas of armed robbery as if they had no lives. Yet go and look at the salary of the policeman. You'll be shocked. My brother, the salary does not commensurate with the job that they do. So anytime I hear the IGP promoting police people, I feel so good. It's time to raise the level of our police to another height. In fact, we need a rebranding of the Ghana police, and I've always made myself available. What is rebranding of the Ghana police? The rebranding is simple. We want to be able to disabuse the minds of the public that the police only stands for bribery and corruption. How many Ghanaian people have issues and they will willingly run to the police? A lot of them will prefer going to Nogupo or Babatongo to going to the police. True or false? Today, if you have an issue, somebody has stolen something from your house, you will prefer talking to your prophet. You will prefer going to Nogupo. You will prefer looking for a malam to go into the police to report. True or false? Yes, it's embedded in culture, religion, and faith. But the police is supposed to be the very first stop. We have seen a lot of policemen betray the service. It is time to give the police service a new brand. And I have always made myself available. My brother, my sister, the police service has a TV station. How much rebranding is given to the police? You can have all the armored cars, all the beautiful cars, and put in all the work. You still need to be rebranded because many people have made up their minds, and it will take effort to be able to disabuse these minds. It's like a company that is known to sell bad food or bad products. It has come back selling very good products, but how many people will still have it in their minds that these people are selling bad products? That is why there's the need to hate the media and try to put out the image of the police, the good image out there on billboards. Some of the smartly dressed police people, the police is your friend. Don't pay any money for bail. Such messages will go a long way to rebrand the police. And I think this is the right time because the police is doing a lot of work. Armed robbery in Ghana is controlled to a very high level. When Nigerians come into the country, they marvel how Ghana police is able to do this. When foreigners come into this country, they are enthused by the way the Ghana police relates to people on the street and beyond. Sometimes you see a policeman dancing with civilians. The police is your friend. If the police dances, that's okay, isn't it? Sometimes you see civilians taking photographs with the police. In some countries that I know, you will receive a bullet hole in your head before you reach out to a policeman to shake his hands. It's like a war zone. Congratulations to the 7 people who distinguished themselves, risked their lives, chased armed robbers, shot them down, and showed supremacy when it comes to firepower. Congratulations to the IGP for making sure that some of these things never bypass the ears of the service. Every now and then we see something on social media. Before we realize the IGP is up there dealing with it. Statements are released every now and then. Oh my God, with such speed. This is what makes Ghana police unique. Again, we have a few bad nuts, but that will not demean the work of the majority of the police. Now the next thing I want to look at is also taken from Ghana Web, and this time round it has to do with football, the World Cup. And I read, Dan Kweku Yabuwa reveals why Hervé Renard rejected Blakk Rasta's job. And I read, Ghanaian sports journalist Dan Kweku Yabuwa has disclosed that salary disparity was the reason Hervé Renard was not appointed by the Ghana Football Association to take over the Blakk Rasta's job. He stated that the GFA reached out to the Africa Cup of Nations winner to be considered for the role, citing his vast experience on the continent. However, there was a disagreement over the salary offered by the GFA, which was about 60,000 American dollars, far below his current earnings with Saudi Arabia, reportedly around 4 million a year. So divide that by 12 and you get how much he takes a month. My brother, my sister, Kweku Yabuwa accused the GFA of lacking the willingness to hire the former Zambia coach, hence their failure to negotiate further. He believes Renard would have been the best option for the team given the circumstances. It is not interesting that Hervé Renard was interested in the same job. Is it not interesting that Hervé Renard was interested in the same job? He once served as a physical trainer for Ghana under Claude Leroy. He went on to coach Zambia and won the AFCON, then led Côte d'Ivoire to victory as well. He has proven himself in Africa, yet they wanted to get rid of him. They called him and proposed 60,000 American dollars as a salary to make him angry and lose interest. In Saudi Arabia, he earns 4 million euros a year, yet you propose such a salary. When the old man came and wanted 200,000, you gave him 100,000, he said. Hervé Renard was heavily linked to the Blakk Stars coaching job, but the GFA eventually settled on Portuguese gaffer Carlos Queiroz. Massa, all we can pay is what we have offered him. Football is not the end of the world. If Saudi Arabia is paying him 7 trillion, that is how much they can afford. They are a nation that doesn't know football. We have football in our DNA. The amount of effort he would need to be able to get the Saudis to kick the ball even right will not be the same with the Black Stars. He is not the Messiah. If he says he won't take 60,000 American dollars a month, let him rest. It's not by force. Is it by force? It's not by force. Yes, he's a coach of quality. Yes, he has a beautiful dossier. At the same time, his track record is good, but he's not the Messiah. We have seen people with very good track records who have messed up and failed us, true or false. So why the noise about Hervé Renard? He should go. You will be shocked he will take the team out there and the first match is 10-0 against the Black Stars. And he will turn back and tell you, yes, the team was messed up before I took it. The Black Stars is a good team. The only thing we need is a good, disciplined leader. That's all. The other coach was too pompous for the job. The other coach had no identity. He didn't know whether he was a Ghanaian or a German. He didn't. That was my problem with him. At this point, the boys have all the skills. They need a coach who would instill in them some discipline and patriotism. I would have preferred Kwesi Appiah. Unfortunately, Kwesi Appiah was not considered. But whoever is handling the Black Stars team, for whatever they are giving him, we know that the Black Stars will do well at the World Cup. But whilst we are thinking about the Black Stars, can we also think about the Iran-America-Israel war? Trump is thinking about going to Iran to exterminate and eradicate with hate the whole of Iran. He says he is going to exterminate a whole civilization. Such a demon. Such a dirty demon. Hey, those of you who say you have never seen Satan, once you have seen Trump, you have seen Satan. Like Jesus Christ said, if you see me, you see my Father. I am my Father, one. In Jamaica, we say, me and my Father is one. Trump and Satan are one. He is thinking about eradicating a whole civilization of Iran because of a disagreement. If a man is thinking about this, and he's the one hosting the World Cup alongside Canada, and Iran has qualified to play at the World Cup, you can imagine what is going to happen there. Will Iran go there after all? Do you think Iran will go to America to play? Or they will find a way of making Iran play in Canada? The prayer is that this war should not escalate before the World Cup, or else Trump, who does not care about any football, Trump does not know the difference between a corner and a throw. He doesn't know the difference between a free kick and a penalty. The closest he's gotten to sports is wrestling. He doesn't give a rat's backside about football. It's very possible that the World Cup may be postponed. If this Iran war escalates, Trump is thinking more about the oil. He's thinking more about the Strait of Hormuz and never about any football. What does he care about football? Congratulations to the new Ghana coach, Carlos Queiroz. I have never heard about you, but once you are here, we are a country that loves football. Be independent. All you need is to have the players listen to you, discipline them, and remind them that they are playing for their country and not Portugal. Guide them. This might just be your biggest breakthrough. Is the Black Pot.